Yeah, so what's going on, y'all? All right, so I'm just going to insert myself into Curtis Jackson and Clifford Harris, known as Tip and 50 Cent. So, y'all know 50 Cent is the king of petty. The king of petty. Now, the question is, how far is too far? Now, being a music head, me definitely being a music head, I can feel the understanding of Tip responding or the kids responding to 50 Cent. Now, the flip side is I can also feel and hear that they are kind of alchemizing the situation. Now, I do believe they feel like they were disrespected, which that was a disrespect and it was immature, but there's no but. We all know 50 Cent is petty. The disrespect has a limit. I heard 50 Cent mention as well that, on Instagram that, he's making T.I. rap again. He made this man get out of his retirement to respond. Now, I heard T.I. Diss track, and I also heard his other song, and it really seemed like he wasn't taking any shots. He was just basically just rapping in general, but of course is circling around this fire that 50 Cent ignited. But it's still funny to me. It's still funny. I'm low-key laughing, okay? Because it is a level of ridiculousness that comes with this. Of course, it's not logical, but the logical point of it is benefiting off of the attention, right? So there's a good and bad side to this, which can be a little confusing. I don't believe that Tip will do anything to compromise going to jail or crashing out. He used the music to alchemize, just to benefit off the situation, benefit off the attention. And 50 Cent has confirmed it. I made T.I. rap again. That statement was just basically confirmation, like, yeah, I'm about to put money in your pocket. So it's really hard to say if it's a PR, which it isn't, but is being flipped to use it as such, okay, for like promotional reasons. He responded as he should. 50 disrespected his wife. T.I. Stepped in as a husband. And I think 50 Cent know better. I think he know that Tiny is a legend. With the group Escape. I grew up listening to their songs. I still listen to their songs. I have favorite songs. They have songs that are hits. They have songs that are timeless. And that makes him a legend. That makes Tiny a legend. So to 50, you know, to disregard that work over the years they put in and the blood, sweats, and tears and not getting along. I think he's been in the business, in the music business, to know exactly how things go. And I think that's what's making it kind of like illogical at this point now for him, to make it seem like, oh, he's just doing this to put money in people's pocket or to make them relevant. I think 50 Cent is butthurt. He is throwing rocks from a glass house. He insists on saying that he's a businessman and things of that nature. And it's like, okay, we get it. We have eyes. We're not blind. We can clearly see, and just as a human being, I'm proud of 50 Cent. I'm proud of 50 Cent, and I'm proud to see all of our successful excellence get honored, for our black culture, changing lives and being really good role models and influencers in hip hop and music in itself. So, that being said, it's a very bad look for the black culture. A very bad look. And for this to blow up on top of, what happened at the Bedford Awards with Delroy and Michael B. It feels like a crash and burn. It feels like every time we elevate, it's just something that seemed to crash and burn all of the hard work down, all of the excellence down. It's like you're doing it for what? Like at some point, 50 have to ask himself, this title of being a boss man and the king of petty, it kind of, mixes like oil and water. Because you have to have some kind of level of intelligency. And it seems like there is none when it comes to 50 Cent. And how he speak down on his own people. It's really sad to see. We have lost a lot of great leaders. So, this is just another unfortunate, story. I hope everyone gets their money or benefit off of this. Let it roll off your back. And shake it off. But, 50, you just might want to just chill. It's you too old for this. Okay, you too old for this. Let the internet be for the who, this is pretty much their generation where they do everything on the internet and put all of their business out on the internet. You have grew up in an era where you know better. I mean you really haven't been making any good choices as of lately. It's just very illogical, and it don't make any sense at this point. It really is coming off like you are butt hurt and that you might need counseling, because it's just it comes to a point where it's not funny anymore. You know, it's not funny anymore. But it is funny because it's petty, you know, and everyone is laughing. Whether you telling the truth or not about people's appearance, body shaming them. I mean, we get it. We get it, you know. Um, it is a bad agenda to push to have plastic surgery, you know. But if you make a mistake like that where you destroy your body, you know, this person will have to live with that for the rest of their lives, even if it comes with health conditions or health problems. They're going to have to deal with those choices and mistakes and be like, man, I shouldn't have never did that. And maybe I can show some of the young girls to be more confident and to just love who you are and do things in a more healthy way, you know, work out, you know, eat right. You know, at the same time, when you're blocking other people's blessings, you could be blocking yours too. And I think this is where everything ran into a brick wall here. So that's all I have to say. I want to just make this short and sweet. You know, hopefully it can come to a resolution, which I highly doubt it. Disrespect is disrespect. And there's no peace when there's no justice. So, like I said, I just hope everyone can benefit off of it some kind of way. But it's really a bad look for the black culture. We lost a lot of good ones, and it's just, you know, it's just time to stop and just kind of just bring peace now, you know, and give people a break. Give people a mind a break. Give people a peace of mind, because this is a headache. So those are my thoughts. This is Earth Angel. And please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50. Like I said, my last page has been compromised, and slowly but surely, like I said, I'm trying to get everything together, trying to keep up with the news and things like that. But it's really time to have some serious discussions about certain things that we see that, you know, is just a little played out, you know. So again, have a good day. You will see me soon. I will be dropping more videos, uploading more videos. I will try my best to keep up with the latest. And enjoy your weekend. Be safe, because nobody is safe. But be safe, be good. Peace.